Hey everyone, it's Lynn. Thank you for joining me here on my video today. So today's video is going to be about the 5 things that I think you should know before going to Vipassana. And so the reason why I wanted to create this video is to help people, to help anyone that's going to go to Vipassana or thinking about it. So before I went, which was, my first time was 2 weeks ago, I was doing research on Vipassana and trying to figure out what it was, and it didn't really help me. And so I wanted to create a video that would help anyone thinking about going or considering going or going and they haven't, this is their first time. So my video is for you, and I am hoping that these 5 tips of advice are going to help you before you go to Vipassana. Hopefully it'll help you ease your nerves, help you understand a little bit about what my experience was, and I'm going to try to make this video as neutral as possible and unbiased as possible. So please allow me to share my experience with you, and if you plan to go to Vipassana, I hope you have an amazing journey. So please join me as I share with you the 5 things that I think you should know. And I really want to spread some encouragement about going, and I don't think it's as scary as what people say it is. It's really a great experience to learn more about yourself and to really understand what's going on, and to really sit with yourself and focus on what's going on here and in here, right? So I really hope you enjoy. I really hope this helps you, and I hope you have an amazing journey if you decide to go. See ya! So tip number 1 is going to be, everyone will have their own experience. And I think this is so important because everyone is different. Everyone is so unique and comes from different backgrounds and different places and have different experiences. So not one person is going to have the same experience. And a really important part of Vipassana is the noble silence, which means that there's silence throughout the entire 10 days, and you can't interact, you can't talk to anybody. You're observing this noble silence. And a really big part of that is to allow you to focus on yourself and not wonder why, hey, that person's feeling this way or this person's feeling that way, why am I not feeling that way? You don't play this game of like comparing people's experiences to your own. And what you're doing is you're really formulating your own experience, and you're kind of formulating that and cherishing that at the same time. So I think that's really important. And another piece of that is whatever experience you do have, it's for you. Whatever comes up for you is meant to come up for you. And it's so important to remember that. So just remember, everyone's going to have their own experience, and you don't have to worry about comparing your experience to another person, or looking up if you've like heard things about Vipassana before. Start on a clean state, right? Come ready to have your own experience there, and I guarantee you that will help you. So my second thing of advice is that don't come with any expectations. And I made this mistake. So before I went, I was really scared. I was really worried about what was gonna happen, who I was gonna meet, like if this was a legit thing. And so I did my research before going, right? I looked up blogs, videos, as much as I could, and I really set myself up to be scared for it. I was reading about other people's experiences before going, and really thought, oh my gosh, am I gonna be in pain for these entire 10 days? Like, no way, I do not want to do that. And that really wasn't what my experience was like. So before going, don't, scare yourself out of the experience like I did. Just go, having no expectations, and enjoy the ride. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Just enjoy it. And realize that, again, whatever comes up for you is what is supposed to come up for you. And just enjoy it and cherish the present moment. That's it. So my third thing of advice would be to be open-minded. be open-minded about the whole experience. And obviously you can formulate your own opinions, your own perspectives of it, and that's totally okay. But when you get there, be open-minded to all the techniques you're gonna learn, be open-minded to everyone you're gonna meet there. It is something that not everyone has done before. And it was a completely different experience for me. Like, I've never experienced anything like Vipassana, and it was an incredible experience. It was awesome. And that was partially because I was very open-minded about the whole experience, and I was ready to just learn as much as I can and really focus on what was on myself and focus on what was going on like in my brain, right? And so the only thing I could say is just be open-minded, and you will really find lots of seeds of wisdom. So my fourth tip of advice would be to have fun. Just have fun. And so when I got to Vipassana, I met an older student there, and I asked her, hey, do you have any words of advice for a rookie like me? And she said, yeah, just have fun. And that really made me feel good because I didn't take it so seriously. Of course, you do want to take it seriously when you're going through the techniques and all that stuff, but it really allowed me to be very lighthearted when I was there, and just to really enjoy the whole process, and to remember, like, this is for me to grow and for me to just understand myself better, and what could be a better opportunity than just doing that for 10 days, right? Just understanding myself better. And so when you change your mindset about this, which it was extremely hard for me when I was there, because there's so many times where I was like, yeah, I want to leave and all that stuff, but I kept constantly reminding myself, okay, you're here, have fun with it, right? Just enjoy your time here. So my words of advice is to have fun. So my last piece of advice to you is that whatever is meant to stick with you will stick with you. And what I mean by that is those ideas, those thoughts, those memories that come up into your mind that you so badly want to write down, you so badly want to remember and keep, so you can bring it outside of Vipassana and, you know, create like a new story or something, or build off that idea. Just remember, what is meant to stick with you will stick with you. And one very wise roommate of mine told me that on the last day of Vipassana, and we were talking about all the ideas that we had when we were meditating, and she was like, hey guys, you know, whatever is meant to happen is meant to happen, and whatever is meant to stick with you will really stick with you. And that's so true, because there's times where, like, I'm journaling and things will come up and I'm like, whoa, I thought about that during Vipassana. And when I'm talking about my experience to people, like, things will come up and I'll be like, wow, I can't believe I remembered that. It's those moments when all of that comes back to you, and whatever is meant to come back will come back. So don't worry about it. You are going to have an amazing experience. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for joining me. I really hope that all my tips help, and that you have an amazing, incredible, inspiring, and expansive journey to Vipassana and at Vipassana. So have an amazing time, and I'll see you later. Bye!